Hello, Derick.
Chad, how you boy?
So maybe today can you just share with us about connecting, selling and closing with customers in your experience?
Yeah, I think, and especially the role that I fulfill in the business, I think in terms of connecting, selling and closing, I think they all sort of encompass the same process. I'm just going to refer to connecting as the relationship component, connecting as in terms of getting the correct balance, Chad, with I refer to it, we refer to it as the chemistry with a client. I think that's really important. That's the connecting. And again, I often relate to the personification from a home perspective or in a personal relationship like you have with your wife. That connecting part is the first and foremost thing that you have to find an attraction. I think in business it's the same. I think connecting with a customer, with a client is the same thing. There needs to be a commonality, there needs to be a likeness in this space. And I think honestly, it's honestly no more complex than that, where businesses even connect. We talk about cultures of business, where business connect. We have it with a lot of our clients where there's an unbelievable connection. We have it with a lot of our business partners. We don't want to call them suppliers because there's a connection. So there's a likeness of wanting to do things together. The selling part, I think for us obviously is sort of the end product, is the output of everything that's culminated and put together. Selling is, I have something that I'm offering you, you have something you need, and there's a transaction that takes place. And I think for us that's honestly where it starts and where it ends. It's about relationships, and it's really not being cliched. It's about building relationships, it's about building long-term relationships, it's about that connecting. That connecting part is probably more important than anything else. We have a lot of our clients, new and existing, we have a lot of our business partners that we haven't sold anything to, but there's an unbelievable connection. We collaborate, but they've brought people to the table. They've helped us grow our business through introducing us to other people. So I think the selling part for us is probably the very shallow, the end. It's the dilution of something great that's brought together. And I think even closing, closing in terms of closing a deal, that's it. But for us it's always an evolving journey, an evolving relationship, an evolving commercial transaction. It's always in our business, and if everybody that comes into our business and asks any one of the business partners, it's always about business. It's about building relationships, about maintaining relationships, about sustaining relationships. That is what our business is built on. The doing a deal, the doing a commercial transaction, that I'm closing a deal, whether we're doing a sale, that's the tail end of what our business is about. But that relationship component for us is really critical to where we are.
And then just in closing, what advice would you give people with regards to the whole connection and chemistry in business, transactions, relationships, and then just engaging with customers in general?
Again, I'll speak from the heart as I know I need to, and I will. But there is, in my personal opinion, and that's all it is, it's my humble opinion, there is nothing more important and fundamental than building, investing, and again, I don't want to sound cliche, in terms of working in relationships with clients. Quite frankly, it's with anybody that's in your ecosystem, whether it's again in your personal capacity or in a professional or corporate capacity. In my previous life, before I had the privilege of joining SVA, even today and going forward, there's one thing that will not change in our lives in terms of who we are and in our business lives, and even in terms of let's call it the stakeholders or the influence within our ecosystem. It's all about relationships. It's about how do we help, how do we change, how do we grow, and how do we evolve. And it's 85% of what we do is built around managing, fostering, and investing in those relationships. Talk about the chemistry, it's exactly that. I think we're humans by nature. We want to do business with people that we enjoy. We want to do business with businesses that we enjoy. And when the chemistry is right, everything else just flows, and it flows easily and it flows simply. I think the world has just become so complex and ruthless and greedy. And my personal opinion is because the dynamic has shifted to I need to sell, I need to make money, I need to close a deal. Absolutely, we're all in business to make money, to create wealth, whatever that might mean in everybody's lives. But for me, and I think our value system from an SVA, I think it starts at building, and protecting is absolutely the right word at all costs, the relationships and the chemistry and the dynamics that we have with everybody, whether it's our people, our employees, our business partners, our suppliers, our clients, people that just are in our spheres of influence that we actually don't even do work with. It's about relationships. And I think that for us is absolutely, if we continue to thrive that, we have a belief. Some people might think it's naive. I think we swear by that and we live by that quite passionately. If we protect the relationship, to protect the chemistry, and you still provide a good service, obviously, you can only do well, you can only grow and progress. And it doesn't always have to be financially or commercially or looking at the income statement. I mean, yes, absolutely, that's a good measure, but in terms specific to your question, the relationship, the dynamics, the chemistry is fundamental. It's absolutely fundamental to who we are and what we do in our personal lives and I think from a professional perspective.